Mealybugs are hands down one of the worst pests I've experienced with my houseplants. I just got this beautiful xanthoma. I can't say this word. Yeah. Xanthoma. The leaves are absolutely gorgeous, but I just found some mealybugs on the back of them. So I'm going to show you what to look for a mealybug infestation and some things you can do to help treat and prevent it, because they are so hard to get a hold of if you don't know what you're doing. And I have lost multiple houseplants to mealybugs because I didn't know about them. So let's get into it. All right, here's our plant. Mealybugs will start to kill your plant. So just kind of like spider mites, if your plant starts to die, you need to look out for these. They usually are hiding underneath leaves or on new growth. So you'll see right here, this like fuzzy look to it. There's a couple mealybugs there. There's one on the back of this leaf. They really love new growth, so you want to check and make sure if there's any there. They like to hide in all of the little nooks and crannies. So fortunately on this plant, see there's some right there. Fortunately on this plant, it hasn't spread too bad like some of my other plants when I had a really bad mealybug infestation, but we're going to go ahead and treat this plant to help prevent it from dying and to keep it from spreading to all my other plants. If you already have a mealybug infestation, the first thing you want to do is grab some rubbing alcohol and Q-tips. We're going to saturate the Q-tip with alcohol, and then gently on these leaves that have mealybugs, we're just going to wipe them off. Let me give you a little closer look here. So we have some there. We're just going to wipe it off with the alcohol. The alcohol will kill them. You see the little tiny bugs there. It's a little bit closer up, so you'll see that. And this here is actually a mealybug. So you'll see it's really small. They can get pretty big if you let the infestation go on for a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that to the whole plant for everywhere I could see a mealybug, and then we're going to treat it to prevent any further mealybugs and to kill anything else that's left on the plant. Okay, I just wanted to show you what mealybugs can also look like. See, this is my thumb. You see these little tiny brown specks? I'll zoom in a little bit. Those are also mealybugs. So this infestation is worse than I thought it was. We're going to go ahead and take care of this. If your infestation is pretty bad, you could also use a rag with alcohol. All right, once you have your plant wiped off and you've cleaned off all the mealybugs that you can see, you're going to want to spray it with a neem oil. This is the one that I use. I just get this off of Amazon. I'll link it below in the caption. And then some other products that you can use if you haven't fertilized in a while. This is a neem seed meal that works as a fertilizer, but also helps keep bugs off of your plant. I also have a systemic houseplant insecticide. So this is something you can sprinkle in your plant, and it grows into the plant and prevents bugs for up to 2 months. I usually mix both of these products together in a little combo, and when I have to fertilize my plants every few months, I'll just throw this on there to help keep the bugs off and keep my plants healthy. But today we are going to fertilize with this and then throw a bunch of this on. Okay, you want to spray all the surfaces of the leaves. You want to make sure you also get the underneath, because that's where they like to live. Probably should be wearing gloves, but I'll wash my hands after this. Neem oil works on pretty much all pests and fungus, so this will also help treat your plants for spider mites. If you have a bad infestation like I do on this plant, I'm going to spray this every 7 to 14 days. I'm going to keep checking it to see if I see any bugs. You want to make sure that you get complete coverage of this plant with the neem oil. Like, you want it to be dripping off, because this needs to be covering everything to be really effective. It will kill the adult bugs and also any eggs or larvae or anything. So it's a really effective product when it's used well. Oh, one more thing, make sure that you keep this plant separate from your other plants. This will spread, so you don't want this to affect any other plants. So make sure you separate this plant. I'm probably going to keep this one in the garage because we do get some light in here and I don't have any other plants. Good luck keeping your plants healthy and bug free. I hope you don't get mealybugs, but if you do, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, subscribe and leave me a comment if you have any other questions about houseplant or other plant problems. Bye.